Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance. This is a run-in. My name is TJ Leo.
And I am Cole 2K, no longer Cole 2 Belts.
Yo, what is that? Let's see. Oh, there it is.
Hey, I still got this trivia championship, though.
You do. We are back to both being champions. Legitimate champions. We're always champions.
We're always legitimate, too.
This is true. Maybe.
Well,
I don't. It depends on the definition of legit.
some say I'm too legit to quit, like MC Hammer.
Pretty fly for a white guy.
I've been told that, too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is an LFG Legends and Future Greats update episode. So we're going to go into all the latest happenings in LFG from this past episode, which is, from what I understand, the penultimate episode. It was the semifinals. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the entire LFG roster once again, including the ones that have been previously eliminated. And if when we get to the ones that have been previously eliminated, we're basically going to go and say whether we think they should have been eliminated. Still, we're going to see if if that decision was the right call for those individuals and for the show. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting with the eliminated Anthony Luke. Do we stand by his elimination?
I do. Based on who's left, I do stand by it.
I would agree.
I think he'll still be around. I think he'll still be in the Performance Center. There's probably only maybe a couple that I don't really see sticking around the Performance Center too long. But not him. I mean, he definitely progressed a lot during the season. I know that I'm sure he was one of the ones that was around for some time beforehand. He'll definitely be around, but he may or may not make it to NXT TV for quite some time.
Yeah, and he's got that connection to who's his girlfriend? Maxine Dupree. That's right. Yeah, so he's got an in either way.
Till they break up.
Yeah. Well, like I said about him, he's got all the tools. He just needs character. He needs a persona that's not Rocky, not Rock related. So we'll see where he goes. But yeah, I agree. It was the right decision. All right, next up, the Bone Collector. I'm still halvesies on this one. Between her and Tyra, it's really a tough call. I think both of them are going to end up being pretty big. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if we do have them in a feud in NXT at some point. The two of them. I still say they've had the best match. The two of them in the series, or in the season, I should say, so far. So still kind of halvesies on this one. It sucks that she was paired against Tyra.
Yeah, it does suck that she was paired against her. She'll definitely stick around too. Yeah, she'll be around for a while, I think.
Future champion. Yeah,
yep.
I think so. All right, next up, BJ Ray, the first guy we're looking at who did make it to the semifinals. Was he eliminated? Drum roll. Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was.
And not only was he eliminated, but he was kicked to the curb by pretty much everybody. All of the judges, and Bubba himself was like, "Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out." If you're going to talk a big game, you better be able to back it up, and you couldn't back it up, so you're gone. Again, this one's super tough because I don't understand how much of this guy was scripted and how much of him was legit. If he was a legitimate character and all of these things that were happening were legitimate and not fabricated, he's done, in my opinion, if that's the case. He's just too disrespectful, too full of himself, not good enough in the ring, quite frankly, uh, to be that boastful. You know, um, you know who she kind of started to remind me of is sort of a shorter, stockier Enzo.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely agree with the decision to cut
But
BJ.
I mean, the whole thing is, if Bubba Ray was so happy to get rid of him, why did he keep him and put him to the semifinals?
Yeah. Who did he cut? I can't remember. Was it
Drake Moreau.
hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I would have put Drake through
Yeah.
myself, but yeah, it's tough. It's a weird thing. It's almost like I don't know, man. It's so tough because I don't know how scripted he is. He may have been a plant for all we know, and he was just in the show to be that jackass. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, it kind of says something like that at the very beginning,
Mm-hmm.
that he just seems like a plant, like they had to have a scripted person in there to be, to be the scripted a-hole.
Yeah. Yeah. Every show's got one.
Yep.
Every reality show has one. Um, but yeah, his match with who did he face off against? Who did he face in the semifinals?
Shiloh.
Was it?
No, not Shiloh.
No.
Jasper.
Right. And their match was okay, but it was okay because Jasper brought it up to okay, and BJ
Yeah.
he doesn't have it. He doesn't have the timing. He doesn't have the awareness. He doesn't have the ring psychology down, whereas Jasper very much does. All right. Anything else on BJ before we let him ride off into the sunset? Hopefully, never to be heard from again.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be around because people want to see him.
Yeah, he didn't
His ass
get
beat.
his ass kicked enough to warrant him. He'll probably show up in NXT just to get his ass kicked, just a payday.
Probably.
You know. All right. Moving on to another one who made it into the semifinals. Chris Island. Was he eliminated? Drum roll. Yes, he was.
Not a surprise.
Not a surprise. However, he did damn good in
He
this
did do
final
really good.
match. Holy balls. It was another one of those scenarios where I was like, oof, this was too late, man. You should have brought this out half a season ago. Why did you
Yep.
wait until your last chance? Just like Tatiana did the same thing. It's like you can't wait until you have no chances left or one chance left. You got to be doing it all the time. This isn't a business where you can coast, you know? Not to say that Chris Island was coasting, but he never brought out the promise.
As the promised child.
As the promised child, yeah, man. He showed like a level of character maturity and growth in this match, and his timing was on. Everything was on.
It was. He did really
He had a
good.
great match. Yeah, this was probably my top three in terms of matches for the season. He was really great. It was really sad to see him go after that, after putting on such a performance. So I'm curious to see if they're going to keep him around because he does show potential. He really does. It's
He
just,
does.
does he have it? You know? I don't know. He showed it here, finally.
Yeah, but the whole character, the whole charisma, the whole, being able to speak on the mic, that's what's, to me, that's what would kind of hold him back more.
I'm glad you brought up the mic skills. So going back to BJ. So before all of the semifinal matches, they had a promo off, basically.
Yeah.
And it was BJ and who'd you say it was?
Jasper.
Yeah, BJ and Jasper. I thought they were pretty even. I don't know what you thought. I thought they were pretty even. Some of the stuff BJ said hit hard, but Jasper came off as smarter than BJ.
He
So I
did.
think they I think they kind of evened themselves out in different ways in the promo battle. Um, the one thing that bothers me with BJ is something that Jasper actually mentioned, and that's that, he smiles and it's almost like a defense mechanism.
Your
Because he,
BJ, you said?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because he's nervous. He's not as sure of himself as his words would lead you to believe. So, yeah, and then Chris Island, utterly destroyed by Shiloh.
Yeah.
In the in the promo off. Chris just doesn't have the mic skills. He just doesn't. He did okay. He did better than I thought he was going to do, but he just didn't have the fire. He didn't have the intensity to fend off Shiloh. Which is unfortunate. But yeah, I thought he did absolutely great in his final semifinal match. All right. Danny Sikelski. Was she eliminated? Drum roll. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Show. So, show. So, her promo battle with Tyra utterly failed. She kept backing up. She didn't stand her ground. She had that nervous look on her face. She wasn't sure of herself. Tyra just ran her over like a train. Just ran her over.
Yeah, she wanted to try to compare gold medals.
Which was a good tactic, I think. I think it would, if she had have done it better.
Yeah.
I think there was a way to be like, you're not the only gold medalist around here. But the problem is she didn't say it with enough confidence when Tyra challenged her on it. And then also Tyra came back with, well, not only am I an Olympic gold medalist, but I'm a 2-time world champion, and you're a 1-time world champion. So I got you beat there. And Danny just didn't have a comeback. Her match with Tyra was pretty good. I don't know. Danny didn't do a whole lot in that match. And I think that was kind of her downfall. She did a lot of selling. She kind of seen it that match a little bit, where she just took the beating most of the match and didn't really get enough offense in from my point of view.
But ended up winning because
reasons. Yeah, which I thought was a very strange decision on the booking part.
Very.
I was like, maybe some sort of crazy pin roll up, would have been more appropriate than a tap out. That was a little strange. Yeah, wasn't. I think this was the right call for this one.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't see Danny sticking around. Unfortunately, she's just so small and so fragile. I don't think she could take the body wear and tear, But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
Drake Moreau, we've kind of already discussed him a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I think we're both in agreement that had we been in control, we would have put Drake through to the semifinals instead of PJ.
Yep.
Okay. Holyfield instead of Shiloh.
Was it? Yeah, it was Shiloh. Yeah, it was Shiloh.
Yeah, it was Shiloh.
Jasper was from Booker T.
Yeah. How could you forget? Booker T's constantly out there going, Jasper Troy, dog. Yeah.
My monster.
Shucky ducky, quack, quack. Yeah. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like it was the right call.
Yeah, probably was.
Which shouldn't shock us because it was Taker's decision. He's not exactly dumb when it comes to the industry. But yeah, I'm not. Shiloh's great. I still think he's missing something. that Holyfield has. But yeah, I think Holyfield does need some more seasoning. So I'm okay with this decision. I wasn't okay with it initially because I thought Holyfield was just, man, he's got everything: star power, the look, everything. Just needs more seasoning. All right. What we got next here? Oh, Jasper Troy. Was he eliminated? No, he was not. He has made it to the finals.
He had
defeating BJ, which is not surprising. Looks great.
And not incorrect.
Not incorrect?
Not incorrect. It was not the incorrect choice. It was the correct choice.
Right. Yeah. It was absolutely the correct choice. Yeah. He had a great entrance, too, for that match. Again, not the best match in the world, but it's actually a little funny that he took that road during the review, where he was like, well, this is what I had to work with. was VJ. And I was like, ooh, that's not something you normally do in the industry.
No.
Yeah, and they didn't like that. They did not like that much.
It's like, yeah, you say that behind closed doors. You don't say that in front of the camera.
Yeah, you don't throw other people under the bus. So they didn't like that. But he still has the whole package so far. Yeah, he's the front runner for sure still. All right. Lee Laurel. Yeah, I think it was the right choice. I don't have any issue with this still.
Well, probably not. I mean, knowing that either her or P Nasty was going to be going up against the person that she went up against, Xena. Yeah. But yeah,
I kind of would be in an alternate universe. I would be interested to see how a match between those two would have gone. But
I mean, probably for the matchup that we got, or the matchup that we ended up getting, was probably better than what this would have been.
You think so?
I think so. Because you had Xena to be able to play the babyface.
Yeah, against P Nasty.
Against P Nasty, who makes a better heel than Lee.
True. All right. Speaking of P Nasty, was she eliminated? Drum roll. Yes, she was.
Yes, she was.
Yeah. Her match with Xena was okay.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. P Nasty still's lacking something for me. She still gives me Tamina vibes in terms of like how much her persona like exudes off the screen.
I mean, she's got a good entrance. She got a good, I guess, persona coming to the ring. I don't know.
What does this mean anyway?
I don't know.
She does that.
I can't get my hands even. I don't know.
it's like, I don't want to touch myself. It's weird. Yeah.
She definitely got heated in the promo, in the little promo battle.
That's right. We didn't talk about. We talked about Jasper and Danny. Okay, yeah, we talked about them. Okay, yeah. Her promo battle with Xena. I'm trying to remember it. Yeah, she kind of won over a little bit over Xena, in my opinion.
She did kind of a little bit before Xena did the whole turn around and walk away thing.
Yeah, I think that idea from Bubba may have backfired a little bit. When he was like, just say nothing.
The idea itself was, but at the point she did it, she walking away in that moment kind of signaled a defeat instead of instead of what Bubba was trying to make it mean.
Yeah, the timing was off. She may have been better off with just not saying anything the whole time.
Right.
And just letting P Nasty speak and then turning around. What I would like to have seen is that have her turn around and then do that when she wipes her feet.
Yeah.
And then leave. Don't even give her a second glance,
Or just give her a nice little shoulder shrug.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Just brush her off completely, but she didn't do that. You're right. She left at the wrong time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think P Nasty definitely came over Xena in the promo battle.
Yep.
Shiloh, Was he eliminated? No. We know he was not eliminated. He is moving on to the finals. I think we've talked about Shiloh already at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still think he's missing something. He's got huge potential, but I still think he's missing a little something. And I hate the stupid dance he does. The where he lifts his legs up, like jogs. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like pretty much all of them had some sort of like mannerism that was really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Especially Chris Island's thing where he's like dealing cards.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hated them. Like, stop
that.
doing that. Ugh. Brutal. All right. Danny, do we agree
that
she should have been eliminated? Sorry, Serena. She was eliminated by Danny. I think this was the wrong call now.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was the wrong call. I mean, she would have gone up against Tyra. I mean, that result may not have been the same or may not have been different, but I think
she would have done better than Danny did against Tyra.
Yeah, I think.
Especially in the promo battle. I feel like I keep getting her mixed up with Danny. Why? Serena. I think Serena would have had a better promo battle with Tyra. Bring out that fire. La Diablita. However you say it.
La Diablita.
La Diablita, yeah. The match would have been hit or miss because she's been hit or miss in the ring. She's had some great matches and she's had some duds. So who knows how that would have gone.
Yep.
So tough call, but yeah, I do think I would have preferred to see her against Tyra than Danny. All right. Tatiana Dumas.
Definitely the right call.
Definitely the right call. Yep. Troy Yearwood. I think it was the right call. Now that I've seen Chris Island in his last match, he did fantastic. So
yep,
I agree. This was the right call.
Yep.
Tyra. Oh man.
Did she get eliminated?
No, she did not.
She did not. No.
She took out Danny. I don't know what I want to say about Tyra anymore. She still comes across to me as a little immature.
Entitled.
And entitled, yeah.
I don't know if that's her character.
Or her.
Because she acted the same way the entire time, whether it was backstage, doing the warm-ups, doing the training, or obviously the promos and whatnot.
I feel like she's gonna make a great heel.
She'd definitely make a better heel than a babyface.
Definitely. All right, and last but not least, Xena Sterling.
Your winner. I predict. Your winner.
Your winner. Yeah, she was not eliminated. Yeah, so the finals will be Jasper Troy versus Shiloh Hill, and Xena Sterling versus Tyra May Steele.
Which is what you predicted.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I said Jasper and BJ. I thought BJ would sneak in. And I think Sim said BJ.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We all had three different
BJ
outcomes.
Shiloh.
Does that mean I win the predictions championship?
You win the LFG prediction for the week.
LFG predictions. All right. Yeah. So at MSG, which has already been recorded. By the way, it's MSG, but it's not the arena.
It's a theater at MSG where they taped NXT.
Yeah.
A couple months ago.
Yeah. Very cool room. It's got that cool lighting effect on the roof.
So that's when they taped it. Was like a month and a half ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They taped it. Yeah, they taped it when they did when they had NXT there.
Interesting. So these guys have had another month and a half of training since then.
Yep.
Interesting.
So they've already had their match. And then this week on NXT, they had Xena and Tyra May on the show
Oh.
back in the locker room area or whatever, which kind of looks like a little living room area with a little bar top area.
It's
But they had
interesting.
Undertaker and Bubba talking to them both, saying, you guys are going to be at MSG, and this is the biggest match of your career so far. And then you had,
Funny, and it's already taped.
yeah, it's already been taped. And then you had, might have been the two people left from, or two Fatal Influence people coming in talking smack to him. And then you had Lash Legend and Lola Vice come in talking smack to him, and then like 4 or 5 others come up behind him and just say, like, whoever wins, you be ready, get your ass kicked. We'll be waiting for you, or whatever, something like that.
So I think it's probably safe to say that the top 4 are probably debuting on NXT,
Right.
like within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
The question is, who is guaranteed their contract? That's the question. So, do the 3 of us want to do predictions again on who will win? I don't think it's that difficult to figure out who's going to win, but maybe.
The men, I think, was a little more of a coin flip than the women.
Cool.
I mean, I don't see a way that Xena doesn't win.
Oh man, Tyra's she's a force to be reckoned with, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I would go with man, it's such a tough call. All 4 of them are going to be in. They're going to be continuing for sure.
No, but 3 of them have already shown up on. 3 of the men have already shown up on NXT though.
Yeah, who was the third man? It was Jasper,
Shiloh.
Oh, Shiloh and
It wasn't Anthony Luke, was
Anthony
it?
Luke.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was Anthony Luke. Pretty sure. Yeah. So the fact that they had those 3 on kind of tells me that Luke's sticking around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
I think it's going to be Jasper and Xena.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you. But for the sake of being different, but for you guys, so you got Xena and Jasper. He's got Xena and Shiloh. So I'll go Tyra. Oof. I'll go Tyra and Shiloh. Sure.
All right.
That way there's a guaranteed one winner. If you want my real prediction, I do think Xena and Jasper will win, but I'll go with Shiloh and Tyra.
Let's see.
He's recording the evidence, ladies and gentlemen. He's recording the evidence. All right. Anything else we want to say on LFG before we move on?
Not really. They have already started recording season 2.
Is it a whole batch of new people?
Don't know.
Interesting. Okay. We know we do know that one of the coaches was swapped out. Mickey James has been swapped out for Michelle McCool, which is kind of shitty.
I mean, yeah.
It just feels like a little political. That's
a little nepo.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see the LFG final this Sunday.
I believe so. Yes.
I believe that's on this Sunday. Yeah. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into what we always end the run-ins with, which is the quizzes. We're going to do wrestle play and some sporkles. Sporkles? I love that. Sporkles. I love that name. Sporkles. All right, so let's kick things off with wrestle play, starting with connections. All right, we got Kane, Angela Garza. Is it Angel Garza?
Angela Garza.
Angel Garza, Dralistico, never heard of him. Jay Uso, Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, Joe Hendry, Noah Amdar, Shawn Michaels, Vikingo, Sin Cara, Chris Jericho, Austin Theory, Drew McIntyre, Akira Tozawa, and Nikki Cross.
Ooh, one woman.
Yeah, that's. What does she have to do?
Kane, Orton, Jericho, McIntyre. Yes, he says.
Kane, Orton, Jericho, McIntyre? Wonder why them. Kane, Orton, Jericho, Michaels. But why? What's the connection? I don't see a connection between those guys. Well, let's see. Jay's a world champ. Oh, wait. Older stars. No, there's usually more of a specific connection. Are they Hall of Famers? No, Jericho's not a Hall of Famer yet. Neither is Orton. Well, yeah, there's a couple of standouts here that don't connect, and that's Joe Hendry because he's TNA. I mean, he has been on NXT.
Vikingo, Sin Cara, Dralistico, Garza from Mexico. CMLL, AAA, whatever.
Mexico, yep, you got it. Nice call.
So I got rid of one group.
What would Nikki Cross be connected with? I don't see any connection to any of these guys in Nikki Cross. I'm trying to think of all the versions of her. So there's Nikki,
tag champion with multiple people. What do you think they'd be that specific?
Yeah, that's pretty specific.
Yeah, Dar, Hendry, McIntyre. Cross.
So
from UK, from Britain.
Which ones are UK?
Oh, from Scotland. Nikki Cross, Drew, Joe Hendry, and Noam Dar.
Oh yeah, good call.
Good job, Sam. Well, they've all won world titles.
No, that's not it. We got two Canadians in there.
Jericho's won a tag title. Sami's won a tag title. Usos won a tag title. I mean, there's multiple, or more than 4 that have won titles.
I'm just wondering if all of these are location based because we got a Mexico and we got a Scotland. Are 4 of these guys from like a one state?
Michael's from Texas. Kane.
Parts unknown.
I assume from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Uso from California.
Yeah, no, that's
what we said.
And then Orton.
Orton from St. Louis. St. Louis.
Missouri. Yeah. That's not it then.
Sami from Canada. Theory from Atlanta.
Jericho from Canada. Yeah, so it's not, it can't be location based, so it's got to be something else. Tozawa's the confusing one here. He stands out in this lot of like. Theory wasn't an Intercontinental Champion, right? He was a U.S. champion.
He was a U.S. champion.
I mean, Uso, Jericho, Zayn were all Intercontinental Champions. So was Orton and Michaels, though, probably.
Oh, yeah. Michaels was.
I mean, Sim is saying Michaels, Kane, Orton, Jericho. Michaels, Kane, Orton, Jericho. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, world champions. And the other one is current Raw stars.
Wow, current Raw.
That's pretty specific.
Ooh.
That's a bad one. Oh, God. All right. Let's do Wrestle Grid. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, the faced Reigns at Mania one. That's easy. Who do you face at 30? Um. Wait, Reigns was at 30?
Shield?
Yeah, it must have been Shield. Yeah. Oh, was he? Was it against the that Orton Big Show? No, Orton was in the main event.
Was that the Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, and
Could be
Big Show?
Let's try Billy Gunn. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. And then at WrestleMania 27?
Oof.
Oh, that's so long ago. Reigns was at 27? That seems so long ago. That was the one with Cena and Miz. The
Now,
heck was?
is it faced Reigns at 27 or faced Reigns at Mania, but also wrestled in 27?
Ooh, yeah, good call. Good call. Yeah, good call.
Brock.
That could be a lot of people.
Brock Lesnar.
He was at 27?
I assume.
I don't think so. I think 27 was when he was gone, wasn't he?
27 was.
Yeah, Lesnar was gone. He didn't come back until 29, I think. When did he face Triple H? Oh, it could be Triple H.
Oh,
He
yeah.
faced Reigns at Mania and wrestled at 27. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can put him in 3 different locations here. I'm gonna say let's put him in the Reigns one though. There's lots of people in the corporation we can pick from.
Yeah. Europe, corporate. Cena.
Cena what?
For 2K cover store. No, he never faced Reigns at Mania.
And he's not European or in the corporation.
Cody
Rhodes. Yeah, good call. Good call. Undertaker was in the corporation. What? No. Oh, he was in the Ministry Corporation.
He was in the Ministry.
Damn. Okay.
Seth.
Who?
Seth.
For which one?
Corporation.
No, that's the Authority.
The Authority. Kane.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Batista was never corporation, was he?
No.
Orton.
Orton was in court. No, he was in Authority.
Triple
I'm thinking
H.
like.
Oh, we already have Triple H on there.
The McMahons, but I don't think Shane McMahon.
Could be Shane.
Was he at 27? No. Fuck. Who was at 27 that was in the corporation? Why can't I picture the corporation? It was Vince, Stephanie, Shane. Who was in the corporation? Big Show.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Cover stars that were in the corp. A cover star that was in the corp. Oh, Triple H.
We already have Triple H on there.
Oh yeah. A corporation member that was a cover star? Who the heck? A corporation member that was a cover star. That one's going to be tough. Okay, let's do the other ones. European wrestlers European wrestler who was at WrestleMania 30. Cesaro?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. A European wrestler that was at 27.
Regal?
I don't think he wrestled at no. A European wrestler that wrestled at 27. That card was so bad, I can't remember who was on it. Why can't we think of any European wrestlers? What's happening? We have tons of European wrestlers right now, but back then, it was like 17 years ago. Maybe not that long ago. It was like 13 years ago. 14 years ago. Paige?
Drew.
Was you?
Was Drew?
Oh, Drew? Nope.
No.
Could be Paige. Nope. What? Who? What? European wrestlers?
I'm trying to blank on European wrestlers.
I know. I wonder if UK doesn't count as Europe because they're not in the Union anymore.
Oh, shit. I'm just thinking UK.
Yeah, expand from the UK. Germany, Switzerland.
Sylvain Grenier.
Oh,
Rene Dupree.
I think they were gone by. Yeah, no, they're not in there. Is the Middle East in Europe? I think it is, right?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
So it's in Africa?
Asia.
Or Asia? Let's try gender. No, fuck, you're right. Damn it. Muhammad Hassan. Yeah, that's well past Muhammad Hassan's time, that's for sure. WrestleMania 27. Okay, hold on. A European 2K cover star. We have to be able to get this. That we haven't named yet. Who would have been a cover star that was European? Bruno Sammartino? Or was he a European?
No.
Damn. Oh, this is painful.
That's very painful.
What? How is Cesaro the only...
You're the video game guy.
I know. Well, I'm just thinking cover stars are always big stars. They're never like tiny dudes, mid-carders. They're always like, why can we not think of any top-level European wrestlers?
And it's not like the old SmackDown versus Raw games.
No. 2K started in like 2012, so it is pretty long. We're gonna feel like idiots when these come up. But I think we need to throw in the towel.
Corporation.
I can't. Corporation cover star. Oh, it's this Vince. No, it's not.
Becky.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good call. Yeah, there we go. There's the cover star. That makes sense. I don't know. I have no clue who would be in the corporation that would be a cover star. That doesn't make any sense.
Shawn Michaels?
Was he in the corporation? No.
China?
Oh, she may have been, yeah. Nope. Jesus.
The Rock? Was he ever in corporation?
Oh, yeah. Damn it. Wow, we're idiots. Of course he was in there. The corporate elbow. We should have remembered that one.
Well, at least if we give up now, it's only one.
Yeah, I definitely give up on the European guy. I have no clue who this might be. Not a single idea. From 27? Like who? Like 14 years ago?
We'll give up, but
all right, I'm gonna give up.
Nope, yet.
He's gonna cheat first.
I gotta look at this card.
Can you see it? Can you see the screen still?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I have to look over to the bottom corner of it. Oh my god! No, that's a dark match. Do me a favor. Okay, yeah. There's a few on here. Type in.
Oh, Wade Barrett.
Yeah, but there was also Santino. But he's
at 27. Oh yeah. I don't know if they would have kept that or not. Yeah.
And in a dark match, Sheamus.
He was in a dark match.
He was
Wow.
in a dark match against
At WrestleMania.
the Battle Royal.
Oh,
the pre-show.
That's cheap. Yeah, I think Wade was in like the Money in the Bank match or something.
He was in the 8-man tag team match. The core, which he was in.
Oh yeah,
Mick, Joe, Kane, Kofi, and Santino.
That's right.
Yeah,
the core. Good lord.
Yeah, with that.
All right.
Not too bad. Theme song.
Oh, I hated that theme song. That's so bad. Okay.
Forgot about
so we got 3 Sporkle quizzes here, and they're all AEW related, and they're all very, very fast. So we're gonna have to move quickly. So the first one we're gonna do is the quick one, and that is name every world champion. Well, let's start with Chris Jericho.
Moxley.
Moxley. Adam Page.
Swerve
Strickland.
Bryan Danielson.
Calm.
Bryan.
Damn it. Why can't it just tell me that that's correct?
Yeah.
MJF.
Kenny
Omega. Missing 3. Oh, CM Punk. Oh, we're missing 1.
Oh, dude. Samoa Joe.
He was? Nope.
Yep. Samoa, not Samoa E.
Oh, wow. It was Samoa Joe. Wow.
43 seconds. We got that in.
We smoked it. The average score is 67. That's pretty sad.
Wow. Who do people miss?
Sad.
People probably miss Samoa Joe.
Nope, no one missed anyone.
Okay.
Or there wasn't a single person who missed us. Oh, wait, how does that work?
I don't know.
Oh, it's because we didn't miss them.
Yeah.
That's because we didn't miss them. So Adam Page was the least remembered. That's sad.
But even still, that's only 91%.
Yeah, so that was a pretty easy quiz. But out of 43,000 people, though, 9% who missed it. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty much the bottom 4 are pretty much all the same. How did they miss Swerve and Bryan Danielson and Adam Page? To me, Adam Page is the best AEW champion. I still think he's the best. The best one who represented the company the best, in my opinion. And he looked great in that belt.
He did.
Looked great in the belt. Moxley's a 4-time champ.
4-time champ.
That's fucking sad. Yep. Yikes. All right. Next one is name every women's world champ. Go. Toni Storm.
Get up on the screen.
Oh, shit. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Why? Why did it do that? Okay. Go.
All right. Toni Storm.
I tried and it didn't. Oh, there we go.
Riho. Riho.
Britt Baker.
Nyla.
Rose. There we go.
Sheeta.
Saraya. Cheetah? How do you spell her name?
Sheeta. Shida.
Shida. Okay.
Oh, wow. Crap, she was a 3-time. Mariah May. AY.
2 left. Or possibly 1.
Jamie Hayter.
Yep, 1 left.
That's for 172 days.
Rio was the first women's champion.
Yes, she was.
That
wasn't Statlander. Thunder Rosa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Average score 59%.
Wow.
AEW fans suck.
She will not win one for me.
Jamie Hayter was the least remembered. How does Hikaru Rashida have different percentages, even though she's the same answer for all of them? That's
good
fucking
question.
Weird. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
So does Toni Storm.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, how does she have 85% of people got Toni Storm, but not the other answers? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
unless there's an option to not fill in duplicates. Maybe there is.
Yeah, maybe.
That's definitely possible.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Bob Cesaro, for that quiz.
Yeah. 26 seconds left. All right. And finally, our last one of the day. Name every. Oh, I know why it failed. I know why it failed. Name every TNT champion. Go.
Rusev. Not Rusev. Miro.
No, Miro.
Cody.
MJF. No.
No.
Wow.
Christian. Copeland. Garcia. Adam Cole, baby.
Was Darby Allin?
Oh, yeah.
Go.
Brody Lee. I.E.
What?
Brodie.
What? I'm so confused. Say it again quickly.
Brodie.
Brody
L-E-E.
Lee. Oh, okay.
Sammy Guevara. Sammy. Why?
What? Why is there so many spellings for these people?
Luchasaurus.
Jungle Boy?
Jack Perry, yeah.
Hook?
No, he was FTW.
He never won the TNT. Yeah. Okay. Checked anyway.
Swerve?
No.
The other guy. From SCU. Scorpio Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, Ricky Starks? No.
Nice.
Wow.
Wardlow. I think so.
Wow.
Joe was. Oh, 3-time. Holy smokes.
Well, we're down to one.
Who did Wardlow lose to, and who did Wardlow beat?
You would have thought it was MJF. It's not, right? No. What did Wardlow beat and then lose to? Or lose to and then beat?
He was champ for 6 weeks.
Oh. No, it couldn't have been. Mad King, what's his name?
Eddie Kingston?
No.
That's when they were doing that. It's like trading it between big guys. Smojo, Wardlow.
Brian Cage.
Keith Lee? No. The other guy. Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs. Yeah, there we go. 67% is the average.
Man.
Wow. AEW fans are not fans, man.
Look at that. Welcome to Perfect Town. Population U. That's what it said.
Powerhouse Hobbs was the least.
The last one we had.
Grabbed. And Scorpio and Lucha. Or Samoa. Well, that's, yeah. Sweep City.
Us. We are,
as they call it.
AEW experts. Who would have guessed?
I would say you're more the AEW expert. I think you got like 70% of the answers. Wow. Wait, I don't remember putting Cody.
Yeah, he was one of the first
we
ones.
did?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up another episode of Wrestling Wrenaissance Wrun In. If you want to look me up on the socials, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
I am at Cole2K on the BlueSky and the X.
If you want to email us, you can do so at co.op.podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to join the Co-op Club Discord community server where myself, Cole, Sim31, and many others are talking about wrestling and gaming and Canadians and weather and just about everything else onto
and
this.
And some dark side lately.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Ring. Yeah. It's too bad we didn't have the show when Dark Side of the Ring started. We could have done like an episode review of every episode. That would have been cool. But I think it's too late for that. But thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Yep. We'll be back next week with, I believe, a double prediction episode.
Double predictions.
Yeah, AEW Double or Nothing and NXT Battleground. And a look at
LFG.
Oh, yeah, and LFG. Well, yeah, we'll probably do an LFG update episode as well, yeah. And, yeah, there's lots of stuff.
Busy time.
Busy time. All right, until next time, we are out.
See you.